Good as it can be. They've competed well through camp. I think the depth is as good as it's been. I think we got some guys that have competed and put themselves in a position to be successful. So that's all we can control right now.
But obviously, on the defensive line, you still got Whitlow, but you got Dale and Cooter Walker. What is it about those two guys that kind of put them in tough positions?
Bell and Puda,
Yeah.
consistency every day. They're physical. They come off the ball hard. They do things consistent. I mean, there's no difference really. Honestly, I don't think there's any difference between 1 through 6 of our D line. I think they all play the same, which is really good, and it's something that you really need in this league. Obviously, any league in college football. But I like the depth of where those guys are. But specifically for Puda and Jalen, I mean, they've showed up every day, all the way since the beginning of camp for 20 whatever days we've been going, and they've been consistent every day, and hadn't missed a rep, hadn't done anything, and just kept learning, and just been impressed with those guys' work ethic so far.
You know who's going to wear the helmet communication?
I've got it in 4 people's helmets right now.
Is it a game by game thing?
Yeah.
Who's going to wear it first?
I don't know. I don't know yet.
So what do you know about Chattanooga's offense? Transfer quarterback, whole 9 yards.
Yeah, I mean they got a couple running backs that are back. Obviously, I mean the most experience they got coming back is offensive line. They got some guys. They got some preseason also con guys coming back that I think do a really good job of holding the point. And their run game is where they really try to hold it down, and especially coming off of RPOs and stuff like that. So the unknowns are what they are, but what you do know is they got guys in skill positions that are coming back very similar to us offensively, that you can see what they're good at, and obviously some leadership ability and things like that. You see that show up on film, and then some of the guys you don't know about, how they get plugged into this offense. They do a great job. Obviously, they scored a bunch of points in a bunch of their games last year. So, but every year is different. So.
Coach, with so many new faces, who has surprised you as you guys have made progress?
Surprised me? I mean, I wouldn't say surprised. I mean, honestly, like I've been real happy with some guys that have been here, like Cam Miller. Cam Miller's growth's been really, really good. Like, I'm not saying it was a surprise, but I'm not going to overlook the guys that have put the time in Memphis first, and I think he's one of those guys that's put the time in. Charlie Harrell's another one that pops out to me that's been here, that's put in the time at Memphis and has really showed up. Some other guys, Asheem Youngs and Chris Bracey's, Jeremiah Jordan's, all those guys, sort of expected what they were, and they've, to me, the only surprises I have are negatives. I always high on them when they get here, so I don't want to be surprised by them not being good.
Will the leadership roles develop as the season progresses, since it seems like it's leadership by committee as opposed to a guy you had last year, and Martin, that was kind of the quarterback out there on the defense?
Yeah, I mean, Martin was a great leader. But the thing is too, like, just defensively as a whole, I think there's so many different. You got the DBs and the linebackers and the D line, and they're separated so much. I think you got leaders within those groups, and then I think you got leaders the special leaders that reach out past their groups. So 100%, it's got to continue to grow through every season, no matter what it is. But especially in the day and age that we're in with 70 new players, it's going to better keep growing. You better keep getting better. You want to top out at the right time, and that's my thing. It don't matter if I had a guy like Whitlow. Yeah, I lean on Whitlow, but I don't put everything on Whitlow. That's not just it. That's the same thing. I didn't put everything on Chandler last year. That's not 100. He needs to play. He needs to be a good player. So it's on me to keep developing those guys, put them in positions where they can be leaders.
Obviously, the linebackers, a lot of new faces. What stands out about that group right now?
They play really hard, and that's step one, obviously. But they play really hard, and I feel like I got some more depth. There's going to be more backers playing in the games. Last year it was pretty much set to 3 people is who played the whole game. There will be more people. There will be more backers put in the game this year.
Thank you, Coach.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah.